Good morning, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for October 9th, 2014, around 6:13 in the morning in Belleville, Massachusetts. The sun will be coming out about an hour or so. It's going to be a nice day. Highs in the mid-60s. Going to be a nice fall-like day. Some news to report. The Boston Bruins beat Philadelphia Flyers by a score of 2-1 last night in the season opener at TD Garden. First of 82 games the Bruins will be playing this year. They get added tonight against Detroit Red Wings at 7:30 at Joe Louis Arena. Catch that game on NESN locally and on Fox Sports Detroit if you live in the Detroit area. And also, the Boston Celtics beat the New York Knicks by the score of 106-86 in Hartford, Connecticut. And it's just preseason. Don't expect the Celtics to do too much this year. And pitcher Ryan Dempster, who last pitched in Major League Baseball for the Red Sox, announced his retirement after 17 years as a Major League pitcher. Good luck to him in his retirement. And it's also Happy Independence Day for Uganda. The Ugandan giant Kamala must be happy because it's Independence Day for Uganda. And it's World Post Day. And my first video subject of the day is about the top 10 greatest video games of all time. Video games have been around since the 1970s, and so many of the video game systems like Coleco and Atari and Nintendo and Sega and PlayStation and Wii and the Xbox and many others. And some of the games for the video games have been amazing, and these are the best of the best video games of all time in my opinion. Number 10 on the all-time list of the greatest video games of all time, Popeye, the video game. Popeye came out in 1983, and it's about like Popeye like battling Bluto and getting hearts, music tunes, and a help sign from Olive Oil, and like Popeye has to battle a bird and Bluto and other people as well. It's a great video game. I had it on the Nintendo Entertainment System when I had it in the 80s. That comes in at number 10. Number 9 on the all-time list of greatest video games of all time, Burger Time. One of the classic video games. Build your own burger without getting just like hurt by the other bad guys in it. It's a great video game. Number 8 on the all-time list of greatest video games of all time, Grand Theft Auto. This is one of the most impressive games in the 2000s. I had it when I had a PlayStation 2. It was an amazing game, a lot of good graphics and other stuff. And comes in at number 8. Number 7 on the all-time list of greatest video games of all time, The Legend of Zelda. Zelda is probably Nintendo's most signature character behind Mario, and great video game, battling through a lot of temples and stuff, and a pretty awesome video game. That comes in at number 7. Number 6 on the all-time list, Tetris. It's the game that was originally introduced in Russia. It's a puzzling game, a challenging game, but it's very good for Nintendo and other stuff. Everywhere you could have it. It used to be on computers and stuff, and so many other things had variations of Tetris, but Tetris is one of the most great puzzling games of all time for video games. Number 5 on the all-time list of greatest video games of all time, Cubit. Cubit is a little orange guy trying to battle snakes and other guys and red balls and this and that, and if you get the green ball you get free of the snakes and bad guys and the red balls for a certain amount of time. Very classic video game. I hope one of these days can make a movie version of Cubit. That comes in at number 5. Number 4 on the all-time list of greatest video games of all time, Madden Football. John Madden Football started in 1989 for a video game, and it's been going on for 25 years in a row. One of the most popular selling sports video games each year. Everybody can't wait to see who's on Madden. The graphics have changed so much from being basic in 1989 to like basically a football game in animation. It's amazing, and this is what John Madden's probably know more for now, is being in video games and being a football coach and an announcer. It comes in at number 4. Number 3 in the all-time list of the greatest video games of all time, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog was the signature character for Sega. I had Sonic Hedgehog 1, 2, 3, battling all through coins and stuff and worlds. I was master of Sonic the Hedgehog when I had Sega Genesis, and it's one of the best video games of all time in my opinion. That's in number 3. Number 2 on the all-time list of greatest video games of all time, Pac-Man. Pac-Man's been around since the late 70s, and the original one was pretty good, and so many variations: Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, Pac-Man Plus, Super Pac-Man, Pac-Man this, Pac-Man that. They had a cartoon version of Pac-Man and other versions of Pac-Man, and it's one of the best video games of all time. It stood the test of time. And the number 1 video game of all time is Super Mario Brothers, the original one from the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1985. One of the the absolute best video game of all time. Mario and Luigi battle through like levels and levels to beat the bad guys and try to save the princess from the dragon and stuff like that. Very interesting and challenging, and it's a do 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 do. That's the theme song to Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, and they had cartoons about Super Mario Brothers, and so many other video games have came out of Mario Brothers, like Super Mario Brothers 2 and 3 and 4 and others. And Super Mario Brothers is the best video game of all time. And I hope you've been enjoying these video blogs, Facebook friends, and YouTube followers. They're going to be continuing on for many more days, months, weeks, years, infinity, whatever. I'll be back later for 2 more video blogs. They'll be about why the NBA is heading for another lockout in 2017, and the profile tonight's about former professional wrestler Magnum TA. Getting great feedback for these video blogs, and that's good to get good feedback. And also, don't forget, Facebook friends and YouTube followers, send me questions through private messaging, and they will be answered in a future video blog sometime in November. Need to get questions, my Facebook friends and YouTube followers. If there's no questions, there's no video blog for questions, because I'm not going to make up questions and answers. Have a good day. Bye now.